We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Air quality deteriorating, potential indictments, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lupkin, and here's the news you need to know. Federal prosecutors are close to asking a grand jury to indict former President Donald Trump on criminal charges relating to his handling of classified documents found at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, according to several news outlets. Trump has been notified he's a target of a criminal investigation, and The Independent, a British newspaper, reported that the Justice Department could seek an indictment as soon as Thursday. The Justice Department is likely to pursue any charges in a courthouse near Trump's Florida home. Much of Special Counsel Jack Smith's investigation has been before a Washington, D.C. grand jury, but prosecutors believe filing the case in Florida will eliminate potential challenges over the venue. Smoke from Canadian wildfires continue to clog the air across much of the northeastern United States, sending the air quality index in New York City to its worst level since the Environmental Protection Agency started recording the measurements in 1999. 75 million people were under air quality alerts. Manhattan was cloaked in an orange haze as the index rose above 324. 300 is considered hazardous. Up to 50 is good. Over 150 is unhealthy. In Syracuse, the index surpassed 400. Governor Kathy Hochul called the pollution an emergency crisis and warned it could last days. People have to prepare for this over the long haul, she said. The Kilauea volcano on Hawaii's Big Island started erupting again Wednesday after a 3-month pause. Webcams showed fountains of glowing lava within Halemaua crater, far from any people or buildings inside a national park. The lava this morning is all confined within the summit caldera, so plenty of room for it still to produce more without threatening any homes or infrastructure, said park spokeswoman Jessica Ferracane. That's the way we like our eruptions here. Ferracane said park officials were bracing for crowds hoping to watch the bubbling lava from park overlooks. The Kilauea overlook was spectacular this morning, she said. It was molten red lava. There's several areas of pretty robust fountaining. It's just really, really pretty. Struggling video game retailer GameStop fired Chief Executive Matt Furlong and promoted activist investor Ryan Cohen to executive chairman in the company's latest management shakeup, sending its stock plunging by more than 20% in after-hours trading on Wednesday. The company didn't give a reason for Furlong's termination. GameStop brought in dozens of e-commerce executives from Amazon and other companies in 2021 and 2022 as the brick-and-mortar chain tried to turn its business around by belatedly expanding online and starting a marketplace for non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. Many of the others who joined the company in that wave left last year as GameStop dialed back its online push and focused on streamlining operations in its stores. Global bonds are struggling after 2 central banks unexpectedly raised interest rates, in a sign more hikes could be coming to fight inflation. Shorter maturity U.S. Treasury yields are approaching their highest levels since March. Australian equivalents have surged to their highest in more than a decade, according to Bloomberg, following the surprise rate hikes by the Bank of Canada and the Reserve Bank of Australia. The moves are eroding expectations that the Federal Reserve will start cutting rates in late 2023 as the economy remains strong despite higher borrowing costs. The Treasury is preparing to issue nearly $1 trillion of Treasury bills now that Congress has suspended the debt ceiling. and that could overwhelm buyers and push short-term rates higher, according to the Wall Street Journal. California Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom wants to change the Constitution to curb gun rights. Fed up with inaction on gun control, Newsom unveiled a proposed 28th Amendment for the Constitution on Thursday that would implement quote-unquote common sense gun safety measures. He claims that have widespread bipartisan support. Our ability to make a more perfect union is literally written into the Constitution, Newsom said Thursday. So today I'm proposing the 28th Amendment to the United States Constitution to do just that. The 28th Amendment will enshrine in the Constitution common sense gun safety measures that Democrats, Republicans, independents, and gun owners overwhelmingly support, while leaving the Second Amendment unchanged and respecting America's gun-owning tradition. Newsom's proposal comes after federal courts have delivered a series of victories for gun rights activists, led by the Supreme Court's landmark decision last year striking down a century-old New York law that made it difficult to obtain a license to carry a concealed handgun. Newsom fails to address the fact that it is harder to get a constitutional amendment passed than it is a standard law. That's the raw naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.